Jai Shri Mataji. Good morning, everyone. Let's all bow down to Shri Mataji, raise our Mother Kundalini and put Bandhan. We'll take Shri Ganesh Mantra.
Shri
In this meditative state, we will now hear Srimatiji's speech.
All the Ganas are there with me. They are all noted down and they are doing good. I am so cautiously taking you out because you don't see them. But you will see them very soon. It's not easy to control them also, you must know that. I do not control you, neither I control them. So now, I don't want to be unkind to people who have been desiring to come and see me, who love me so much. And I want to forgive you all of you, because this was the first mistake. Nobody should fix my program without asking me. Nobody should take such liberties. From next time, I will not do anything of the kind. I am telling you very clearly. You fix my program, I will let you down. Without asking me, you are not to fix me anywhere. Without taking my permission, written permission. If you ever try to do such tricks with me, I will put you right. You know I have all the powers to correct you. Don't take liberties with me anymore. I'm telling you and warning you. Try to understand. You are facing someone who has all the powers. You know that. Know well within yourself. It's not even like Muhammad. Muhammad just talked. He never gave realization. He born. None of them. But after seeing, none of them have photographs as you have seen of mine, have they? What more proof you want to know what I am? Now behave yourself, I am warning you. Mahamaya. The other side of it is horrible. Be careful. Only for those who are my children I come on this earth. Not for those who are not. I have nothing to do with that. I did try to save you as a prodigal son has to be saved. That's different. That's very different. But don't take liberties with me. I must tell you and warn you. No. Just what? What do you want me to take part? I don't need any. The heat is just drying up everything. I feel like a mother who is insulted, abused, ill-treated by her own children. You can take interest from others, but not from your own children. You cannot. Very difficult. If you don't understand any protocol, because you are so naive, you have never known anything, you don't know how to respect, then you better learn it. There's no Shraddha, because it was never there. You don't know how to respect anyone. You only respect yourself, perhaps may not be that easy. So today is the day of a very great event. And Guru, the word, as I told you, comes from the word gravity. The gravity. And the gravity, that's what I felt, that I have no gravity to attract you people. Or you people have no weight at all in you that I should gravitate you. Anything that has weight gravitates automatically. It does not gravitate towards itself, but it gravitates. There is also gravity between the matter. But what it has towards the Mother Earth is incomparable. You throw any stone out, it comes back. Impossible to fight with that. And that gravity is the integration of your Shraddha, of your dedication and your surrender. Without that gravity, you cannot nourish yourself, you cannot grow. Just imagine the roots go towards the gravity. And when they are nourished, then only the tree rises above. If your roots are not deep, if your roots are so flimsy, you cannot go down. Unless until you go down in that gravity, you cannot come up. You cannot nourish yourself. Now my talk should not be a waste again. Please listen to me. I am addressing to you, all of you. Remember that. Do not think that I am addressing to somebody else. It is to you all. So the only way one can ascend in Sahaja Yoga is through putting the roots down. Allow the roots to grow. Unless and until roots grow, the tree cannot grow. I have seen many Sahaja Yogis who talk big about Sahaja Yoga. They can write books, they can write things. The other day I saw somebody writing a big pamphlet about Sahaja Yoga. Nothing inside the person. That's not the sign of a Sahaja Yogi. A Sahaja Yogi has to gravitate inside. How do we do it? In the year 1982, I told you the eightfold ways of doing it, and I said I'll tell you later. And I was about to tell you, but not now. the other 8 ways by which you can rise. Because you are not yet grounded in such a way. You are not yet grounded. I thought you would be grounded. You are not. You have to nourish the other way down. The roots are in the head. By becoming thoughtless, by not making the sense to think, by resting them, by peace within. It's not a show of a peace, or just some people look very peaceful for a show. You have to work it out here in your head. The grounding, it has to go into your awareness. How? Meditation. There's no discipline, I am told. Hounslow, I am told there's no discipline of any kind. I'm surprised Hounslow people have no discipline of getting up early in the morning and doing meditation. What are you doing? How are you going to grow? How does a tree grow? It does not grow in the daytime. It grows in the morning, early in the morning. You never see that. How these roots are going to grow into the head, into your brain, into that jada. You have to meditate. That's the only way you can do it. Those who do not meditate will become superficial. They will not achieve anything, they will create problems. If they are right-sided, they will become supra-conscious, they will become booths. If they are left-sided, they will become left-sided and will be thrown out. You have seen it in the Sistine Chapel. You see Christ throwing them out one by one. And then you should not blame me. Just listening to me is not sufficient. It must grow actualization of the growth of the thing is needed. You follow that. You have read all kinds of nonsensical things before. All kinds of horrid things. I know what you have read. You have had in this horrible French country all kinds of sadists like Saint or Sade, what you were calling. And there were many like these who wrote horrible books for you, which you have read, but they have not read Advent. Many such yogis who have not yet read Advent. But only reading is not going to help, it must go into your brain. And brain means what? Into your central nervous system. Brain doesn't mean in the thinking. Into your central nervous system, into the cells of your central nervous system. That life has to come into the cells. You have to grow and grow and grow. There's only way left out for you to go to Himalayas. And not to any ashram or any place. But settle down somewhere where you don't teach anything or do anything and take another birth. That's the only way, I think. We can work it out. Not difficult. If you have the seeking within your heart. And if you have understanding, sense, intelligence to understand that you have achieved something in life, you can do it. We all can do it. We don't forgive others, we forgive ourselves. This is the worst thing that happens. We all the time try to forgive others. That's the best way to work it out. But no, we try to forgive ourselves all the time and not to forgive others. Everything we do the other way now. We are such yogis. We are yogis, saints. So, You have to be the guru. I'm a guru myself. And what is the conveyance of a guru? What is the animal he keeps? His dog. Do you know what is a dog is? Do you know the qualities of a dog? He loves his master. He'll give his life for his master. He'll not sleep till he sees his master return back. Anytime. We had a dog, and every time I went out, every time he would come and sit on the door waiting for me. And some people tried very hard thing on him, some vegetarians. And he was about to die. We put him in the hospital. When I went there, I sat before him. He just pulled all his body, put his head on my feet and died. It's a dog, animal. When I went away, say out of my house, he would not eat food till I came. To any other country I went, he would not eat food. For all these days, he would not eat his food till I came. He would not disturb me, but would sit outside, waiting for me to get up. That's a disciple. Unless and until you become good disciples, how are you going to become the gurus? What's this of my telling you anything about it? You don't have any discipline of your own. How are you going to give discipline to others? You yourself, you are tempted into all kinds of things. How can you go? Are you going to make others understand you? What have you got to become the guru? What can you give? All the saints have spent their own money all over the world, anywhere it is, to spread Sahaja Yoga. How much money have you spent? Of your own. How much money have you spent of your own to spread Sahaja Yoga? They used to starve themselves to get some. I have spent thousands, you know that very well. You know for definite how many thousands I have spent on you people. Even the puja money that I get, you know, each and every money, I use it for buying some silver things for you. It should not be for you, it's for me, I should say. But I do it. Every saint used to spend money. Christ had to spend money to spread his charity. He never spread Christianity, his own message. Tukarama had to do it. Ganeshwara had to do it. Whatever they had, they used that money, whatever they had to spread Sahaja Yoga. Right? In Sahaja Yoga. The greatest thing I notice, everybody is so blessed. They have nice houses, nice ashrams, all conveniences, everything so well done. They are so blessed. God looks after them, all their problems get solved, they want marriages, the good marriages are done, everything is done well. Everything gets sorted out. Only blessings are there, no duties. How much money have you spent for surgery? First of all, you should ask the question. How much time have you given for surgery? How many people have you given real life? How much righteous and virtuous have you been? What have I done to bring the good name to surgery? What about my personal behavior? How I have lived? Arnu has spent a lot of money, I know. He and his wife. I know about everyone. You have to give time, money, everything, your job, everything you have to give up. People have given up jobs. I've told you the stories. How people have sacrificed for ordinary things like freedom, fighting and all that. So today, as I told you, you have to resolve that we are going to have the growth within ourselves through our Shraddha and through our surrender. Only through meditation you can do it. We are all going to grow, Mother, into this. This you have to promise me as I stand before you as a Guru. Alright? We'll have the Guru Puja now, not Mother's Puja. I don't feel like having. Just have the Guru Puja. Come now. I'll bring the water like this to wash my hands with Guru.
The name.
When I say something you smile, talk to me, giggle, laugh. In the program also. In the church you keep quiet. When there's a booth of a pope sitting, you all keep quiet. No breeding at all. Ill-mannered, badly brought up. It's better you give me only porcelain ones, because I can't get living ones these days. It's like a dog becomes mad. When such dogs are killed, they are not kept in the public. Yeah, please. Such sweet dogs, see, one by one. See now, Italians have brought such beautiful dogs for you to see.
Those are the dogs chosen by Shrimataji herself.
Yeah, I chose you also. I have chosen you also. But look at them, how sweet they are. So pleasure giving, so joy giving. They are so timely, they will absorb all the anger of the deities, I am sure, sitting down here like deities. Beautifully.
Is it alright for a German dog?
The eighth one. That's the one you keep it here, has to bark at people. For those who do not behave, turning down like that. German dog. So sweet there. Beautiful.
Read the names.
The mic is too short.
Do not forgive yourself. Forgive others. Then you will become gurus. Life should be such that those who come in close contact with you should feel respectful. That you are so disciplined. You are very disciplined. I've seen this. My husband is coming tomorrow. We'll be having a program. And I have seen one thing about his life. One thing which I have to tell you, which has made him such a great man. He's an extremely disciplined man. Extremely disciplined. The one who does not have discipline is like a dog which is amok, which has got rabies. After realization, you have to be disciplined. Discipline. This is what I said. In 82, again I am repeating it. But now, the second half of it, which I said, I'll tell in India, which I hope they will send it over to you.
Mahamantras.
Shri Adi Shakti श्री निर्मला देवे नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्ष प्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देवे नमो नमः। श्री निर्मला देवे नमो नमः। श्री निर्मला देवे नमो नमः।
Thank you, Srimataji, for this beautiful collective morning meditation. Let's all bow down to Srimataji, raise our Mother Kundalini and put Bandhan. We'll join again tomorrow at the same time for the collective morning meditation. Jai Shri Mataji.